presenting online in virtual way. So we say that in presenting intelligence, you need to learn how to be efficient with the way you design your presentation, and you must be able to be effective with your delivery. So when it comes to today's session, we are going to talk about the similarities and the differences between face-to-face presentation and and online presentation. So the first thing I want to do is to ask all of you, what do you think is still the same? What still remains the same? Whether you are presenting face to face or whether you are presenting online, what is still the same? Would anyone like to unmute and share? What is still the same?
I I
Oh,
think people still need the interaction, even though
absolutely.
online.
Yes. So whether you are online or face to face, you must have interaction. Thank you, Makara. What else still needs to happen? Whether you are doing face to face or virtual. Anyone else?
I think it is the message from the speaker to the audience.
Exactly. Your message still needs to be clear, right? So you still need to structure your presentation. You need to be clear what is your objective. And Vishat has also said that you must be able to use it as an opportunity to share your knowledge. So there are many things that remain the same. You still need to practice, you still need to be engaging, but then now with the virtual, with the online, right? What is different? What would you say is different that we all need to pay attention to? Would anyone else like to try? What is the different? What is the difference? I'm really happy that a lot of you are using the chat, and feel free to unmute and share. What is different?
The difference is the atmosphere of attending the training. Yeah, I think the environment.
Yes, the environment is different. And is it better or worse? Yes. So, Vishat, you have said it right. Cannot see the real face or real feeling. So, do the people even understand you? Do they even we are not able to see whether they like what we say, whether they agree with what we say, whether they look confused. So, so those are some of the differences. So, as a presenter online, we still need to do a lot of things that we used to do even when we were doing face to face presentations. But now the challenge is that you have to do other things as well. And unfortunately, for a lot of people, they're still making some mistakes when they are presenting online. And so I want to share with you what that main mistake is. And that is, when you want to be effective online, you have to be engaging. So, as some of you have said, you must have interaction, you must have conversation, you must have, activities. Because, when you are doing presentations, sometimes live, there must be some activities. So, if you were attending a full workshop, we would focus on four main areas. We would focus on how you develop your presentation, what is the content, what is the structure. Then the second objective is, how do you make it more engaging and you have more energy when you are presenting? Because remember, people are doing a lot of other things. So, how do we attract their attention so that they stay with us, even if they have their videos off? And we also need to make sure our visuals for the online presentation is different from face to face. It needs to be stronger, it needs to be brighter, it needs to be bolder. And I know some of you met my friend TT the last time, where he talked about how to design good PowerPoint presentations. And we also must be able to be calm and confident and be very comfortable using technology, not just the Zoom, but also using other tools like Jamboard, Mentimeter, Miro, Slido to make your presentation even more interesting. Okay, so today, because I only have 1 hour with you, I am only going to focus on energy and engagement and visual aids. So these are the two areas, and visual aids, where it is slightly different from what TT talked about, is I want to talk about as a presenter. What do you need to know or remember as a presenter? Okay, so when it comes to increasing our energy and engagement online, what is it that we can do? So I want you to share with me, in terms of people you have seen, people you have watched, maybe presentations you have attended online, yeah, online. What is it that makes them exciting? What is it that they do that makes it exciting? So, can anyone share with me? Maybe I've got someone called Hell Tony. I don't know whether you are able to unmute and share with me. What do you think makes a presenter exciting? I've also got Niti and Siddhaneth. Would anyone like to share? Okay, so Vishet has said slide design. You can also use the chat. That's also fine. What else? Teacher talent. Oh, I wonder what that means. The talent of the teacher, the trainer, enthusiasm of the speaker. Absolutely. Thank you. How about Lim Chun? What do you think makes a presenter more exciting? Or would anyone else like to share? Okay, I've got Soyan who says the pictures, the content of the topics. Yeah, so it's the pictures on the slides. You're very right. The pictures on the slides can make a big difference. How about Radha or Vuntai? Any
By
ideas?
yeah,
Yes.
by it's a Wi-Fi speed.
Wi-Fi speed. Okay, and letting audience join the action with the presentation, get the engagement that thank you so much, the engagement that I am doing now, asking questions. And of course, here I am doing it in my language, but when you're presenting in your own language, you can do the same. Ask questions, ask people to put it in chat, ask them to unmute and share. Less text, more visuals. You're absolutely right. Lovely and great ideas. Number of texts, not too many, and lets the audience engage. You are also right. All these are what creates more engagement and more energy. So here is a question I want to ask you. Because when we are online, we are actually looking at a camera, right? We are actually using a camera to connect with the audience. So I don't know whether you know this, but the camera actually reduces our energy. So when we are in front of our camera, that means here I might think I'm full of energy, but on the other side of the camera, that means for you, the energy decreases. So tell me, what is your guess? By how many percent does our energy go down? Is it 10%, 30%, 50%, 70%? What do you think is the percentage? So Vishet has put 30%. Very good. I've got Rai Sidaneth with 30%. Wow, 30% seems to be a popular number. Kengwa has put 50%. Sotita has put 20%. Okay, some interesting numbers. Let me share with you what my friend